What's up, y'all? It's Real Sabroso here, back at it again with episode 5 of the Face Off. I'm here with my boy,
Eddie.
And today we're going to talk about Crawford Spence, July 29th, I believe, going down.
Man, it's about time to make this fight.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Dang.
They've been going back and forth, man, but now there's finally happening, and I'm ready for it.
I know, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the best fighting the best. Literally the best fighting the best. We haven't seen something like this since, like, Sugar Ray, Leonard, like, their era, like, Oscar De La Hoya versus Trinidad, you know, like, them guys, man.
Prime versus prime, not
Prime versus prime.
40-year-olds fighting, like Pacquiao and Mayweather. But I'm saying, like, this fight happened at the right time, both in their prime. The only thing that I'm a little iffy about is that the Spence is not the same Spence as he was after his accident, That's the only thing that I'm like, damn, I wish it would have happened before his accident, because it could have happened. They've been in the talks for that long. But they just wouldn't sign the damn contract. It was always like money or like promoters or who's going to air the fight. Now they finally got it all together. It's going to happen. But I feel like Spence, after that accident, he hasn't been the same fighter. Hopefully he proves me wrong and gets the W. But that's what I think.
I mean, if anything, I feel like the accident kind of inspired him more. Motivated him more because God gave him another chance, like, dude. He flew like 40 feet, and the car landed like backwards, dude. Like, he was effed up. Like, teeth were gone. He had to get stitches in his eye, like all kinds of stuff. Like, dang. But you're right. I mean, he hasn't been the same Spence, but I feel like he can get there. And I feel like this is a perfect fight for him to get there. The best brings out the best in you, right? When you fight the best, you step up to the plate to become that. And I feel like this is going to be the fight where, like, we're going to see the best Spence. We're also going to see the best Crawford, which is, kind of dangerous. I feel like we haven't seen the best Crawford yet. Because he hasn't really been in, that mega fight like this one. Either one. But
is this his first pay-per-view, Crawford, or no?
He was on that pay-per-view, remember? We seen it. It was on the BLK Prime.
Oh, yeah. That one was not good.
Yeah.
As far as, like, competition-wise, he fought someone that wasn't that good.
But he was on pay-per-view for that one. I think that was his only pay-per-view. Yeah. Prior to that, I don't think he... Just ESPN Plus. That is kind of pay-per-view, but it's not really pay-per-view.
Man, so the only thing that I'm hoping is that Spence shows up good. Like, he shows up good. Like, he doesn't look like he did in his last fight. Like, he looked like he was not in the fight. Like, his mind wasn't in the fight.
Was his last fight Ugas?
Yes.
That was a minute ago too, right?
Yeah. So it's been a while,
like almost
too.
A year.
Yeah. It's been a while too, and in that fight, he didn't look like he was focused in the fight. It was a close fight till the end. If Ugas was in good shape, he probably could have pulled it off. But the dude only had like 3 rounds in him, and he was done. But do you think that would affect Crawford too? You think he's just gonna come in tremendous shape? He's gonna take Spence pressure like nothing. Spence is coming to fight. He's gonna put him in deep waters. He says that this dude don't punch. Let's see. That's what he said. He said that.
But we don't know how Spence is gonna fight. Will he actually go in there? Because he can box. We've seen Spence box before.
You think he's gonna box a boxer? No. The only way to beat Crawford, he has to go after him. If he tries to box him, he's not gonna box
Crawford
him.
knocks motherfuckers out when they go after him.
Yeah, but people that don't have good offensive skills as Spence.
Come on, bro.
Spence has really good defense inside. He throws good combinations.
Yeah, he's also very slow, like compared to Crawford.
Yeah, he is slow. But just look at how close that fight was with Sean Porter and Crawford. It was such a close fight before he got drawn.
And it was close with Spence too.
Yeah, but just did you see like that pressure? It gets to Crawford because sometimes if his power doesn't finish you off, but that pressure, It slows him down. And I feel like Spence is gonna slow him down. You know, towards the later rounds, Crawford's gonna be breathing hard. He's gonna be tired.
It's gonna be good, man. But like you said, to bring up a point, Spence in that last fight, he didn't look the best, right?
Yeah, he didn't look the best.
I saw this clip where he was talking about what had happened when Ugas punched him. Remember when he punched him and he kind of like wobbled him?
Yeah.
He said that that after his accident, his whole teeth, like almost all his teeth got knocked out. He literally had like one tooth or whatever. So he had to get surgery. He had to get new teeth put in. And before that fight, he kept going to the doctors to try on new mouthpieces so, you know, his teeth won't fall out, whatever. So he said that when Ugas punched him and his mouthpiece fell out, he said that he thought his teeth had fallen out with the mouthpiece. So he said he thought he lost his teeth mid-fight. And he said that he was like going crazy. He's like, what am I going to do now, you know, like with no teeth? Just going to put the mouthpiece and the mouthpiece is going to slip out, you know, like it would be weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So like,
yeah, see, I mean, I told you
he has a lot going on, right?
Yeah.
In his head.
That's why I told you that he looked a little off, right? Like he looked like he didn't have the right game plan, you know, like he looked a little off. Maybe he had a game plan, but he didn't execute it that well because he was a little off. Maybe that affected him a little bit in that fight, even though he still won unanimous, you know. But yeah, like just like you said right there with that mouthpiece problem, your teeth falling out. As a fighter, you think you should put that outside? Fuck it, the mouthpiece falls on, I'm still gonna go out there and fight. Or you think you should be like a little worried? Because he looked worried, you know?
Yeah.
He to look down and
if not even worried about Ugas.
Yeah, if the ref don't stop it, you gotta keep throwing.
Yeah.
You see what happened to Victor Ortiz?
I mean, you really gotta think Ugas is a little bitch to not even be worried about, like, you know, fuck this fool, like my teeth fell out, you know? Ugas, I don't know. But as a fighter, you know, you gotta be focused at all times. Because anything can happen, you know? But unless you're in there with like a dude that you know he's not gonna hurt you. That's the only time you kind of, you know, you lose focus sometimes a little bit because you're like, this dude ain't gonna hurt me. So maybe he underestimated Ugas a little bit. But either way, you know, this fight's gonna bring out the best of both guys. Hopefully, like you said, we see the best Spence and we see the best Crawford, because this is a huge fight with a lot of legacy on the line. You know, undisputed on the line, pound for pound on the line. You know, probably this generation's best fighter on the line.
Best fighter?
Best fighter. This generation. Like I'm talking about probably like the last 10 years.
Okay, what about Canelo?
I feel like Canelo is a great fighter, man. But he needs a legacy fight like this.
Triple G. Twice.
Triple G
was like one of the best all time in that weight class when they both fought each other. They're both the best.
I just feel like, but like,
look,
dude,
Triple
Prime
G,
versus
Canelo.
Prime though.
No, that was Prime versus Prime. Yes, it was.
Look how old Triple G was when he fought Canelo, bro. Canelo was in his prime.
Canelo was like still, he was still kind of young.
Canelo was going into 30.
Yeah.
Triple G was already over like 35.
Nah.
Bro, look it up.
Nah, it wasn't that old.
Look it up, bro. Please look it up.
All right, someone look it up for me.
Look it up, guys, please.
Nah, but he was still knocking everybody out, so he was still in his prime.
The first fight, yes.
The first fight.
That's why the Triple G probably won the first fight.
Could have won either way, but he lost.
How long did they take to make that second one, though? Was it right away?
It was right away.
Are you sure? Because in that second one...
Someone look it up.
Because in that second one, he looked almost washed. And by the third one, he was completely washed.
And in the second one, he still looked good. The
he
last one,
a little different, though. A little different. Like, but this much.
A little... I can't even talk. Do you think it's because Canelo made him look different? Canelo looked a lot better that second fight. His defense was on point.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe Canelo got better. He switched up a few things. You know, he was moving.
Not maybe. He did.
Well, he did.
If you watch the second fight,
he lost the first fight. You know,
if someone look it up, they lose the first fight. He did not lose the first fight. He won the first fight. It was a split decision.
No, he didn't win the first fight. They drawed. Look it up, guys.
No, they did draw.
Yeah, they drawed.
All right, so
he got robbed the first fight.
Yeah, they draw the first fight.
It was a robbery draw. Because Triple G should have won the fight.
And then the second fight, Canelo won. It was a close fight too, but Canelo.
Why are we talking about Canelo Triple G?
Alright, because we're trying to say who's the best of this era. You know?
It's arguably.
Yeah, arguably. All right.
It's arguably.
All
just
right,
like the GOAT debate is arguably. You know, like you can argue all day about it. All right. Right now, it's Canelo. Right now.
Yeah.
The winner of this fight is going to be right there with Canelo.
Yeah.
And then after what happens
after that,
is when we're going to decide.
With that, I could agree.
Yeah.
With that, I could
Canelo
agree.
is it right now.
Right now. And the winner will be right there with
Before Canelo, it was Mayweather. Because he beat Pacquiao at the end.
Yeah. So, the winner of Crawford and Spence is going to be right there with them. And then what they do with the rest of their careers could determine who is the best of this generation. But with just this fight by itself won't determine who's the best.
What happens after.
Yeah, what happens after. I agree. Yeah. So who do you have then?
I'm going to go with my boy Crawford, man. You know?
Your boy Crawford?
My boy Crawford. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's my guy right there.
That's your guy.
That's my guy.
That's your guy.
I've always betted against for Crawford.
Against Crawford?
Not against him. For him. You know, I just think he's great. His skills are unmatched. I feel like he brings in a lot of dimensions. He's not just one dimensional. And I feel like that's what makes him really dangerous is he's multi-dimensional. He can switch. You don't even know which is his, if he's a lefty or a righty, you know, because he fights both the same. He's really good at switching. You know,
so does Spence.
Spence doesn't switch.
Spence switches.
Does he switch?
Yeah, he switches. It's like I don't know if he switches, but
I'm like, does he switch?
I'm pretty sure he switches.
But not
someone at that level. I'm pretty sure they switch. Maybe not like as much.
Mayweather didn't used to switch.
Probably towards the end of his career, he was just running. But like in Pretty Boy, probably
come on,
switched.
Bro. Don't do that.
What?
What do you mean he was running?
Well, he wasn't running, but he was more defensive. You can't even lie. The dude he only had one hand.
Yeah, but don't say running, bro. Don't be that casual fan, bro. Don't talk about Floyd like that, bro.
I know he's a goat. We gotta chill out. All right. So you have Crawford.
What do you have, fool?
No. Well, first answer my question. What do you have? It split, unanimous. What do you have it? Or majority?
Majority?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Who have you ever heard when you ask for predictions say they're gonna win a majority decision?
Well, I mean, people have won by majority. That's all I'm asking you. What do you have it?
I have Crawford by majority, bro.
Majority decision. No, really.
I have Crawford either by stoppage, 11 through 12, 10, 11, 12, or a decision. Whether it's split or unanimous, but I don't know.
All right. Let me stop you right there. All right. I have Spence. Okay? And let me tell you how he's going to win just so you can come back and you can see. I'm going to tell you exactly how he's going to win. Look, Crawford is going to start off decent, you know? He doesn't really start off that strong. So I feel like he's going to fall behind already. And then Spence is going to win by unanimous decision just because I feel like he's going to start off strong and he's going to finish strong. Crawford's going to start off kind of slow. He's going to try to just like pick his shots. This was going to press him since the first round. He's going to go after him. He's going to put him in deep waters.
And he'll fade.
He's not going to fade.
He'll fade.
He's not going to fade.
He'll fade.
He never fades.
And he'll fade.
You seen with Ugas, he was down on the cards like the first 4 rounds. He came back and he won all the other rounds. He didn't fade. He's not going to fade. He's going to come back. He's going to put him in deep waters.
Majority, bro.
Majority decision. Nah. So look, I have it by unanimous, but each judge is gonna. I'll have it like 115, 113. So each round, I mean, it's gonna be a close fight, but I still have it like unanimous. I think he's gonna be unanimous. That's what I have it. I mean, it could be split too, but I have it unanimous. I feel like Spence is gonna get.
So
him.
you don't think there's gonna be a knockout?
No
stoppage. No knockout. No stoppage in this fight.
No knockout.
Dang, that's tough. That's tough. Well, that's a good prediction, man. You know,
Yeah,
I like mine a little bit better, but everyone has a different prediction.
A knockout. Nah, Spence is not gonna get knocked out. That's for sure.
A stoppage. I said.
Even a stoppage.
Stoppage.
Yeah.
Dude,
Spence is not going to get stopped.
If Spence turns his back even just 1 second against Crawford like he did with Ugas, Crawford will finish him right there in the spot.
But Spence doesn't make the same mistake twice.
Says who?
Says me.
Exactly.
No, but look.
Spence. Spence ain't saying that. He might make that same mistake.
No. He's going to learn from that mistake.
Again.
He'll learn from that mistake. He's not going to do it again.
You know, you got to let the teeth go.
Yeah.
Just go in there without the tape. Just mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece. Don't even boil it. Just put it
don't
in.
Even boil it, man.
Yeah, so I mean, that's my prediction. That's your prediction. I kind of have me better than you right now. You have it a knockout. That's not going to happen. You know? Knockout. Psst.
Watch all of our podcasts. I'm usually a little bit better than... I usually get them a little bit better than you, so...
You never get him better
right
than
here,
me, bro.
and you're ranked right here.
Hell no. All right, but
this guy is the Perkins of boxing analysis. This guy right here.
Nah, Perkins is the GOAT, so
No.
man. Yeah,
He gets them all wrong, bro.
he gets them all right.
All wrong. Remember, he said the Nuggets were gonna win, and the Nuggets won.
Yeah,
exactly. So you're Perkins, bro. You know, I'm Stephen A. Smith.
but no one had the Nuggets winning. Just like no one had Spence winning. He's gonna prove them wrong, just like the Nuggets did. Boom.
What? Everyone has Spence winning. Almost all the
No
boxers
one has Spence
have
winning.
Spence winning. All
Everyone
the famous boxers have Spence winning. Exactly.
Yeah, because almost all the famous boxers that they have interviewed are better friends with Spence than they are with Crawford. That's why they say Spence. But
we'll see. You know,
yeah, but favorite wise, Crawford is a favorite right now.
Crawford is a favorite.
He's a favorite
by a little bit.
By a little bit.
But that
Spence,
might change.
Spence is gonna prove him wrong. But all right. So, man, that's it for this podcast.
Yeah, you better end it right there. I was about to get your ass.
Get me in what, bro?
I was about to get you, bro. So, all right, like he said, that's it for today. All right? That was episode 5 of the Face Off.
Now I want to hear what I say. Come on.
All right? That was episode 5, guys. All right?
Yeah, that was episode 5.
We'll be back in the next episode. Episode 6.
Make sure you tune in so you can see Spence is going to win. That's all I got to say. I'm
guys.
going to end it right there.
Tune in.
Boom.
Make sure you subscribe, like, and go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Appreciate you guys. See you later.